Thank you so much, Nanette, for the introduction and for giving us the opportunity to present this research. We really appreciate. So in this talk, I will present the role of unexpected advertisement features such as motion and abrupt onset on consumers' attention. So the general landscape of digital advertising market is quite flourishing. For example, according to the last projections, digital advertising revenue will surpass $7 billion by 2025. But at the same time, it is known that online advertisement compete with a great deal of information on web page. So, which requires designing attention-grabbing ads to reach effectiveness and overcome consumers' avoidance. And among the most attention-grabbing ads on websites, we can find, for example, floaters or pop-ups. So what particularly drives attention to these types of ads online, and how can advertisers execute them effectively? So previous studies have on one hand found that advertisement science such as colors, animation, size can capture attention involuntarily in a bottom-up approach and improve advertisement exposure. But on the other hand, other studies have shown that attention is rather goal-oriented and consumers could completely ignore online advertisement in a top-down mechanism to focus on their primary task, which was identified as the banner blindness phenomenon. This banner blindness or voluntary avoidance of online ads strongly depends on the existing knowledge and expectations of the viewers about the visual scene. However, when the stimulus is unexpected and changed from one display to another, it cannot be ignored and therefore interfere with the visual field and attract attention. So in this research, we have focused on the effect of two main unexpectedness features in advertisement context, namely motion and abrupt onset. So we initiate the research with three main questions. The first is to understand to what extent unexpected online advertisements captures consumer attention. Number two is to analyze if advertisements, motion, and abrupt onset increase level of unexpectedness. And finally, does consumer attention toward unexpected advertisements differ according to the task or attention, and here especially during free browsing task and reading for comprehension task. So we analyzed three levels of advertising unexpectedness using within subject design. Skyscrapers were used as an example of low level of unexpectedness because they appear within and with the web page opening and don't move on the web page. Pop-ups were used as an example of moderate level of unexpectedness because they appear with an abrupt onset on the web page but don't move. And floaters were used as an example of high level of unexpectedness because they are both displayed in motion and appear with an abrupt onset on the web page. We have also analyzed the effect of the three levels of unexpectedness during two different tasks. A free browsing task considered as an easy task, and a reading for comprehension task considered as a difficult task. Regarding the results, we found that unexpected advertisements attract more consumers' attention in terms of number of fixation, number of entries, and gaze duration, and also attract faster consumers' attention in terms of time to first entry. The low rates for the moderate conditions could be explained by the fact that pop-ups do not remain on the web page throughout the navigation period like the other two advertisements, and participants had to close them to continue their browsing. Moreover, the high rates for reading for comprehension task, which is blue here, could be explained by the complexity of the task. So consumers are more likely to disengage from central processing in high cognitive load tasks and spread more their attention to the other stimuli on the web page, to which they would normally be blind in less demanding cognitive tasks. So, in conclusion, we found in this research that unexpected advertisement attract consumer attention in a bottom-up perspective, both in a reading task as well as in free browsing task. We also found that the highest advertising unexpectedness level, such as floaters, capture more consumer attention than moderate and low levels of unexpectedness. Especially pop-ups could be more effective for websites with playful content, and advertisement that end at the right-hand side of the web page perform better for websites requiring high cognitive processing. And coming to future research, we think that it could be interesting to test other contexts of application, such as e-commerce websites or during shopping activities as main task. We could also investigate other on-screen location, such as advertisement above the text, and also measure other variables, for example, attitude toward the advertisement or attitude toward the brand. And thank you very much for your attention.